What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys been? Your boy, I've been good. Been handling things. Things getting a little crazy in the world again, but trust me, we're here. Appreciate you guys. And we got an unboxing right here. But before we get too deep into this, just want to thank everybody that's been coming out, supporting, dropping a comment, dropping a like, subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. I try my best to make sure I hit you guys back up if you leave a comment. So if you're new to the page, please subscribe. If that button down there is red, please make it gray. Welcome to the fam. Drop a like, drop a comment. I do try my best to reach out to each and every one of you guys. It may not be at the best time, but I still make sure I do that for you guys. As you can see right here though, we have a Nike sneakers box. So it may not look like your average box that you get from Nike. It's a little weird, but I overnight shipped this because I want to get this out to you guys early. So we have from the Kyrie 7 mystery box, which wasn't much of a mystery because when I purchased the shoe, it didn't let me know which one I got. But once it hit the Gotham screen, it told me which one it was, and I was just like, I thought this was supposed to be a mystery until I unboxed it, but they kind of gave us the information. It's weird, but nonetheless, it's a cool unboxing. I'm gonna act like I don't know, even though I do know what's in this box. But yeah. Anyway, it's not for me talking, let's unbox this. So here we have it. Black and red Kyrie Irving box. You have the Kyrie logo in the front. On the back side, you have this red Nike swoosh. Left side, you got the Kyrie 7. I'm not gonna show you the size tag because to show you the size tag, you're gonna know which one it is. Nice, simple box. A little bit, it's really simple compared to the Kyrie 6 box, but what's more fun about it is that when you open this up, so the inside of the box is super crazy. It's like entering the mind of Kyrie Irving, which is really, really cool. I really like how they did this inside. I wish they kind of did it on the outside too, but you know, you can't have it all. So let me just kind of show you guys what I'm working with here with the shoe. Peel this paper back. And as you can see right here, bam, and bam. So, we got the Kyrie 7 preheat sound wave. It's really clean. We know last year Kyrie did the preheat drop. He had 11 different pairs, and he also had the Heal the World. This year he had 4 pairs, and he had dropped another pair on Nike.com called the Creator, which is a mix of all 4 of these colorways. I wasn't too crazy about that one. I didn't really like it compared to the preheat pack, but that was another cool pair too. So as you see from this pair, once we're gonna do a little quick deep dive in it, we're gonna start off with, of course, the outsole. The outsole of this pair is my favorite part. It's like my favorite outsole out of all the preheat shoes. Like the way they have this dyed, it looks beautiful. And I'm gonna show you some B-roll of it. So the outsole is definitely gonna be a little bit different from what you've seen before with the Kyrie 6. The Kyrie 6 had the crazy herringbone traction that looked like an eyeball, whereas this one, it's just had these grooves in it. So the grooves, a little bit different. So for the outsole, why this one's so different from the 6 is because the Nike NXT Advanced Design Studio played a part in that. So pretty much what they did, the studio was able to take real-time game data and combine it with data collected from Irving's visits to the Nike Sports Research Lab, helping to precisely tune and elevate his performance. So this outsole is made specifically for Kyrie. And pretty much it's usually how it is from like the 6, like how they had some extra elevation on the medial side to give him that support, because the way he's always on his toes and dancing and crossing over, he needs that extra texture right here. As far as the midsole, you come back with that Bylon black midsole from the 6, and you also have over here, where they call like the crumble area of the shoe, the crumble zone. They have an eyeball right here. It's kind of hard to see on the black pair, but it's an all-seeing eye right there. Pretty cool touch if I do say so myself. So before we go any further, On the outsole, on the back heel, there's a quote that says his legacy is going to live on forever, which pretty much is a quote from Kyrie to Kobe, his favorite player, his mentor. That was his guy, and unfortunately when Kobe passed, it hit him pretty hard. So on all Kyrie 7s, you're going to see this quote on the heel, which I think is really cool. When you look further up on the midsole, you have this nice touch of light blue to represent that Zoom Turbo unit. The Zoom Turbo definitely comes back. We had it from the 5, we had it in the 6, and it's back here in the 7. It works really well for him, and he's definitely just rocking with it. So for the most part, I know a lot of people see the 7, they say, hey, it looks so similar to the 6. It's just like what the designer Ben was trying to do was take all the good things from the 4, 5, and the 6 and how to improve on it. And a lot of people say, hey, all Kyrie shoes look the same, it's pretty similar, which you're absolutely right, and as well as really going a deep dive into like Nike technology and stuff like that, it's gonna put an increase on the price. The preheat shoes will retail for $140. The Kyrie 7 itself retails for $130. If you think about it, Kyrie's into his 7 model, and none of his shoes cost more than $130 retail price, honestly. So if they were to up the scale and like React or full zoom units and stuff like that, it's gonna up the price. And I know one of the Kyrie's big thing is just making it affordable for everybody, and I think that's why Kyrie's are so popular, because the price point and the storytelling that you get is so crazy. Like, it's kind of like the best of both worlds, and you can use the shoe for indoor and outdoor. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate Kyrie for that part. So as you see on the upper, we have this nice blue swoosh on this mesh. So they were a mesh on the lateral side, and it wraps around to the medial side, and a lot of people like the upper on the 6. Personally, it was cool, but what they went with the mesh with this one because they wanted to reduce some of the weight, because the 6 was a really good shoe, but it was just a little heavy. So they said, how can we reduce the weight on that to improve for the 7? So with the mesh, it's 3 layers. It's a reinforcement layer, it's a support layer, and it just have the top mesh layer. And what's cool about it, you can play around with colors. Each mesh could be a different color, and if you can see it represent on the toe box. And I love the bird's eye view on this one. When you look down, it just looks amazing. And me personally, if the shoe doesn't look good on my feet from bird's eye view, I don't want it. I ain't rocking with it. It ain't cool with me. I don't want it on my feet. On the back, you have the sound chart right here, and you also have HF in the musical notes, which represents Happy Family with Kyrie. Now we have these TPU fingers right here by the laces. So this just tells a story that Kyrie had to do an exercise when he was younger that his dad gave him, where he'll use his 2 fingers to lean against the wall to strengthen his hands. So that's where that idea came from for this support. You got the black laces, you have the all seeing eye at the bottom right there, the loop. On the tongue, you have like this light brown color with the Kyrie Urban and purple. On the inner liner, you have this touch of hot pink. And on the last eyelet, you see it represents the sun, which is really cool. Let's check out the insole for you guys. Insole, you see Kyrie 7, Holiday 20, and pretty much a breakdown of the shoe. So how did you like how Nike rolled out this mystery box? Did you like the fact that after you paid, you saw what shoe you were gonna get? Would you rather it still been a complete mystery until it showed up at your door? Did you get the color you want? Did you even enter? Because I know some people that got exclusive access that were mad that they got exclusive access to Kyrie's. They wish they got exclusive access to other things. At this point, hey, it is what it is. Trust me, those other 3 colorways, they're on their way. They are on their way. My next couple videos is gonna be really Kyrie heavy, so get ready. Show you guys how these things look on feet, and just like an overall view of the shoe. On the right foot, I forgot to mention, they have Missouri right here, and on the left foot, you have Elizabeth right here. I don't think I missed out anything. If you think I did, drop it down low, and I'll make sure I touch on it when the other preheat 7s come. But oh, I did miss one thing. So there's no number on the shoe that says number 7, but the teeth right here has 7 teeth. So that's the only thing that represents 7 on this shoe, which I found was really cool how they added that in. But I think overall I covered everything that you need to know. So any other Kyrie 7, I won't go into a deep dive of like the technology and the kinks. I'll just go over the colorway and how much I like it. But for the first one, I felt like it was only right that I did that, show you guys what's going on. This, as you can see, is the Kyrie 7 Soundwave. The other 3 are on the way. Really like the inside of the box. But as always, guys, peace, love, and positivity. Stay tuned for the offbeat, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. Okay, before we go into the offbeat, I did forget one last thing. I don't know if it's on focus, but I'll show you in B-roll. We do have 45.5 right here at the bottom. So that's just your European size. They have it on all the Kyrie 7s. They have your European size right here at the bottom. Why they did that feature? I'm not sure, but just had to touch on that.